If I had to describe Morgan in one word, it would be passionate. Passion for life, passion for relationships, passion for success.
He is so intuitive and sensitive and smart and responsive to other people.
He is truly loyalty personified.
At our core, the Principal Financial Group is here to serve our customers, to ultimately provide protection and financial security.
Obviously, we're in the 401k business. In the insurance space, Principal does a variety of different products: life, disability, dental vision, supplemental health benefits. That's where I come in. So I'm negotiating on behalf of the carrier.
At Principal, we have a classic contest, and it's not easy to achieve. The top 20%, he qualified very early on, and I could tell that was just the start. He's very loyal because I think some of his challenges in his background, he maybe lacked some of that.
When you grow up surrounded by people that don't care about you and don't nurture you, you can become the same way because that's all you've ever known, or you could end up being Morgan.
My first foster home was actually before I can remember. I was born to a single mother who struggled. So I grew up going in and out of foster care, so a total of 6 different homes growing up. The expectations of you were different between each family, and so you're just constantly having to rebrand yourself, and you do struggle with a lot of imposter syndrome and am I enough? In kindergarten is my first memory of recognizing success. I kept seeing our principal, her name's Iris Gillespie, and I go up to her and I'm like, I want to go home with you. And I asked her many times. I mean, I think it was daily. And finally, she ends up letting me go home with her. And I start staying after school and I start getting more attention from my teachers. My success was largely dependent on teachers and their investment in me. At 14 or 15, that's when I was like, okay, if I'm gonna break this cycle, well then I'm gonna have to work hard in school. My last family I lived with, the Stocktons, of Gunner Stockton fame. Rob and Sherry were amazing. They were the ones that was like, this is the life I wanna live. I got to get away from the chaos and again, focus more on school. I graduated 4th in my class and had an academic scholarship to the University of Georgia. It was an opportunity for me to truly lean more into who I was as a person. You could excel and do whatever you wanted, and the right people would be there to help support you and give you advice and mentor you along the way. I was heavily involved at Terry, primarily through Jill and her team that were amazing and provided so many opportunities for me.
I can remember just his infectious laughter and just genuine excitement for the Terry College. Our team always loved when he popped by our office.
I started truly believing that Terry was my family.
At Terry, he found his home. He found the place where he could truly be who he was. He found caring people who were invested in him, who wanted him to succeed.
I think my experience at Terry has really set the stage for who I want to be too as a person. I've taken that experience and it's been replicated at Principal.
It's really exciting to see Morgan giving back. He mentors several of our associate sales reps, and I think that means a lot to him.
We invest in him because we see what a good human he is and how hard he works for everything he has. And then he in turn wants to give that same opportunity back to somebody else.
Morgan has helped me a ton in my early development, especially someone who has just graduated from college in a new role.
Looking back at my life where so many people have invested in me, and there are kind of two ways that I feel like I'm paying it forward or honoring their investment in me, and that's being the best person that I can be, and then also giving back.
He gives monthly to the Terry College. He has named a space within the Terry College, and he even created a planned gift to help students very similar to his situation.
Anything that I can do to make Terry better, to be the home that it was to me, the family that it was to me, well then that's what I'm going to do on my time.
I think he's a change the world kind of a guy. I think he's just starting. I think he's just at the very beginning of what he's going to be, but I'll follow that guy anywhere.